Fishing Booker, an online marketplace for recreational fishing, recently listed Milwaukee as one of the 12 best fishing cities in America. With a Great Lake to our east, more than 15,000 inland lakes and 12,000 rivers and streams, Wisconsin is a popular destination for anglers who know the value of a good fishing rod. Taj Mahal introduces us to a retired teacher in the Juneau County community of Mauston who's been making custom rods for nearly 4 decades for customers around the country and world.
So you got to be careful your hand doesn't touch these.
Mike Take works with his hands and tools every single day.
We were living up in Marquette, Michigan. I walked out onto the ice to do some ice fishing. There was one other gentleman out there fishing, and I struck up a conversation with him, and he's fishing with a really, really nice ice fishing rod. I said, "Where'd you get that rod?" He goes, "I make them." And he says, "Boy, that's really, really cool." And so I became friends with him and started fishing with him. And then I said, "You got to teach me how to make rods."
Nearly 4 decades later,
here she comes. Just need to take a little bit more off of that one.
Mike is still making rods.
My family loves to fish. We have a cabin up north. Got a lot of lakes and there's a lot of good fish. I have it running at about 1,500 RPMs.
Rod making started out as something he only did for family and friends.
And we're not quite tracing the template yet. A custom fishing rod made by me is going to be a lot more sound than a mass-produced rod. Most of my handles are eastern red cedar that I get from a sawmill down in Kentucky. It's got a colorful grain, it's light, it's durable.
Now this retired educator is making rods full-time.
So now I'm going to sand this with 4 different grades of micro mesh sandpaper.
Sometimes up to 80 hours a week.
I retired from teaching and coaching in 2010. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try and make this hobby a small business.
And that's how Yogi Rods was born.
Yogi is a nickname that I've had ever since my freshman year of college. I played football at lacrosse. I take this lighter, I heat up the foot.
Mike is able to spread his joy for fishing with other anglers through his custom rods.
And make sure that it's nice and straight. The first year, I built about 75 custom rods, 75 orders. The next year, it was about 150. And then it just kept growing and growing and growing. And now I'm building between 400 and 500 custom rods every year.
He customizes the details from thread color, style, length, and type of rod to adding names and even quotes.
This carriage, for the most part, slides with the thread as it's being applied.
Mike hopes to keep things going so he can pass his rod-making techniques down to his grandsons.
We have 2 grandsons, a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. I want to keep doing it to see if they might be interested in helping me when they get older.
He says while his business is growing, Yogi Rods is more of a passion project for him, keeping him busy and giving him purpose during retirement.
I've got a passion for doing this now to make a nice rod that the average person can afford and will really appreciate and be proud to own and to fish with. It gives me a lot of joy seeing a smile on their face and seeing them catch fish with it.